What's up, everybody? JVille Sports here with my daily sports picks video. It is Thursday night, October 25th. Thank you guys so much for joining me today. We had an action-packed Thursday and we had a great day. I'll recap a little bit on what we did today. But again, thank you guys so much for joining me today. This is my NBA edition of my daily sports picks video. Haven't been doing NBA videos every single day. We're still kind of in the feeling out period. The first couple weeks, it's just all about data gathering. But I have released 2 videos so far. We're 1-1 with our picks. Our straight bet, which was opening night, was a loss. But our last video last week, we had a money line parlay, which I'm going to be doing much more of since that's my specialty, and we hit that. So we're 1-0 on the season with our free play money line parlays, and I'm going to hit you guys with another one for tomorrow's games on Friday. We have a pretty decent slate in the NBA tomorrow, but let's go ahead and recap. And so last week, this was the 3-team money line parlay that I gave out. We had the Pelicans, Grizzlies, and Timberwolves all coming through for us. So like I said, we hit that parlay. But today, this is what we did today. I'll go ahead and throw it up. And this is what we did over on the Patreon side of things, which I'll get into here really quickly before we get into today's picks. So I gave out 5 straight bets. We had the Portland Trailblazers -3 that came through. We had Western Michigan -5.5. Their quarterback got hurt. I think it was the 3rd possession of the game. So that was a big blow to them. He doesn't play defense, and they gave up a ton of points. So even if he wouldn't have gotten hurt, who knows what would have happened. But when the quarterback gets hurt, it's kind of demoralizing. So you never know how a team's going to react, and they did not react good. So that was our only straight loss of the day, Western Michigan. But we had the Texans -7 coming through. We had 2 hockey plays, the Bruins and Canadians, both coming through. So we had 4 out of 5 with our straight bets. So just awesome day today. And then we had a parlay, a 2-team money line parlay with the Pistons and Texans. Easy money there. I did give out 2 teasers as well. Couldn't fit them on the screen, but those did not come through. We had a couple misses on each of those. We had a 2-team teaser with the Texans and West Michigan. So obviously Western Michigan messed that one up. And then we had a 3-teamer, a little bit risky one that I gave out. I think Baylor was on that one. So that one got messed up by Baylor. They got absolutely crushed by West Virginia. But overall, we had an amazing day, as you can see here. So that's what I do over on the Patreon side of things. This is what it looks like. This is my page where I give out picks every single day on Patreon, and as you can see, I give out picks in every single sport: NBA, NHL, MLB, although we are wrapping MLB up, but college basketball, my favorite and my best sport, is right around the corner. So pretty much every sport I give out daily picks over there on this page right here, my Patreon page, patreon.com/JVille Sports, or just go to patreon.com in the upper right hand box. You can just type in JVille in the search box and that'll come up. And like I said, this is where I post all my plays every single day, just like this post right here from yesterday. So we had a very good day, and overall we're doing very well since I started this page. And so that's what we're doing over there. But let's go ahead and move on to today. I'm going to make this video short and sweet. So Friday's NBA action, we have, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 games. So not too bad. Any marquee games? We have the Clippers and Rockets. Some bad blood there. James Harden is out though, but Chris Paul is back from suspension. So that's going to be an interesting game. It's only 3 points for the Houston Rockets, favorite at home. Milwaukee Bucks, Minnesota Timberwolves. That's going to be another good game. That's a very short line as well. And I think those are really the only 2 games. So this is what I'm going to give out for the free bet of the day. Let me put it up. Find it here and put it up on the screen. So it's going to be a 4-team money line parlay, and I don't see any of these 4 teams losing. This is going to be easy money. So we have the Charlotte Hornets on the money line. They are at home against the Chicago Bulls. This is a home and home, and the Hornets won the first leg in Chicago. I usually don't like to take that team that won the first game to win the second game, because a lot of times they split these home and home. But Chicago, They are just dealing with too many injuries. Markkanen's out, Chris Dunn's out. The latest is Bobby Portis is now out. So that's 3 starters out for the Chicago Bulls team. And even with those guys, it's not a very good Chicago team. And the Hornets, pretty much the same team as they had last year, which is good. They have a lot of continuity, and that helps early in the season, and they've showed it. So they've played very well to start the year. They're only 2-3, but they had some tough competition, and I think they even it up and go to 3-3 today with a win over the Chicago Bulls. Or I should say, this is Thursday night, so I should say Friday tomorrow. Next game we have is the Golden State Warriors. They are on the road against the New York Knicks. Warriors looked really good against the Wizards at home. A lot of people thought the Wizards would keep that game close. It was right about 10 points. Not one that I messed with, because you just never know with the Warriors. They can blow anybody out, and they can also play around and not necessarily lose to anybody, but not cover the spread. A lot of close games. This is one game, Madison Square Garden. They'll come to play for sure. Kevin Durant, Steph Curry, they're going to blow this Knicks team out. Should be a high-scoring game as well. And they got that over at 230. Crazy high total, but I think it should go over that. It's going to be a ton of threes in this game. The Knicks, we'll see if the Knicks can keep up, because that'll be the question with the over, if the Knicks can keep up with the scoring, because the Warriors are going to score a ton here. 12-point spread, they'll probably cover it, but for the purpose of the moneyline parlay, we're taking the Warriors there on the money line. Next, we have the Toronto Raptors, the undefeated Toronto Raptors. They are looking like one of the best teams in all of the NBA. Continuity here with them, except for the main piece. They swap out DeRozan for Kawhi Leonard. I think it's a positive for them. It's going to take some time for him to gel with the rest of the team. But Kyle Lowry, one of the best point guards in the game. Toronto Raptors. And the reason why this team is so good is they're so deep. That bench, when they come in, they pretty much destroy any other team's bench. They're so good. But anyways, for this game, the Raptors at home against the Mavericks. Mavericks aren't very good. They lose their last game to the Atlanta Hawks, who is not a very good team either. One of the worst teams in the East, actually. But the Dallas is missing their best player, Harrison Barnes. Actually, I don't know if he's their best player or not. He's their most consistent player, I should say. But anyways, this Dallas team isn't very good. They're not going to beat the Raptors. Last but not least, we have the New Orleans Pelicans against the pesky Brooklyn Nets. I like this Brooklyn Nets team. They're a scrappy team. They always come and play hard every single game. They have a lot of players that most don't know, but they're actually pretty good. Just Brooklyn, their record-wise are always bad, so nobody really pays much attention to this team. But their last time out, they beat the Cavs on the road. Before that, they stayed. They got whooped by the Pacers, and then they beat. So they've been going back and forth. Lose to the Pistons, beat the Knicks, lose to the Pacers, beat the Cavs. So they're 2-2 early in the season, and going with that trend, losing, winning, losing, winning. They're going to lose this one on the road. Anthony Davis, Pelicans, he is playing out of his mind right now, and he has a lot of help. Holiday's playing well. Miritic, he is playing well. This is just a good all-around team. They're fast-paced. They go up and down. Brooklyn is not going to be able to keep up for the whole game. So this is another one. Pelicans at home. Don't see them losing. This is an easy 4-team moneyline parlay. You put these 4 together, depending on what book you use, it'll pay right around -125. So not quite even money, but good enough. So that's what I'm going to be rolling with as one of my plays this Friday, tomorrow. This 4-team moneyline parlay. There are a couple straight bets that I'm looking at putting in as well that I'll be giving out over on the Patreon side. Both on the sides and totals. A couple totals that I like as well. We also have 5 more college football games this Friday, along with a few more NHL games as well, 4 to be exact. So it's going to be another action-packed Friday. So we're hoping to duplicate our success from today. We had a great Thursday, so we're looking to have a great Friday as well. From what I can see on this card, we're definitely going to have a good one. So I'm going to put some things together, a couple cross-sport parlays, maybe another teaser or two, definitely a couple money line parlays, and like I said, a bunch of straight bets as well. So those will all be over on the Patreon side of things. But as far as the YouTube channel goes, I think we're going to hit this 4-team moneyline parlay and go for 2-0 early in this NBA season. And like I said, as this NBA season rolls along, maybe starting next week or the week after, I'll definitely have a lot more videos, daily videos, giving out straight bets, and of course more of my moneyline parlays. So that's going to wrap up today's video. Hopefully you guys enjoyed the short content. I'm going to have a much longer video tomorrow, my college football video, and then NFL right after that. So we're looking to have a huge weekend here as we finish up October. We're having a good week so far to finish out the month, so we're looking to continue that, and we'll go from there. So again, thank you guys so much for joining me today. I'm going to wrap this video up, and good luck with whatever you guys decide to put in today, and I'll definitely see you guys tomorrow for college football. Good luck.